So hey guys, welcome back to another stream. Today we are play a game like new strategy, and new passing skill and techniques. And we are especially focused on Ronaldo card. Today we are focused on Ronaldo card. He only one player who have all statics, all key style, or everything. He have that I promote him to my squad and under 11 to center forward. Fast play. Let's start how they play in my squad. So we are play against high ranked player. They have a lot of overall rating. They are the strength is more than much more than me. So we are start the game with Ronaldo. We are believe in only player who win the game. The Ronaldo CR7 is my code.
Milan get ready for another crack at the big prize.
Hello, everybody,
Will
and
they get the win
welcome to
they need
today's
to get their
match.
campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
This looks promising. He's found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Kaká. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. A probing pass. Thinks about the shot. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Conte. That's a cute ball. Conte is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Can he latch on to this? Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty...
Takes a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Applies the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! It's there! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He's picked his way through. Now that is a hefty challenge. Kimmich. Kaká. And that could set him on his way. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's had a shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
2 minutes has been indicated.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And we come to
Any
you
strong
now with
opinions
a
on the
quick
first
request
half?
for support
Well, I think the
for our
manager
charity
should be
fund,
pretty
Chance
happy that
in
his side
Football.
managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Neymar. Coming on the field is
Milan kick off the second half.
Serginho.
That's a little off target. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Now they can break here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Kimmich. And it's Nedved. That's good play. Nedved puts his foot on the gas. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Same again, same outcome.
Utaitani really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
It's their second corner of the game. Milan have the chance to go the other way. So we've reached the hour mark. And this is Neymar. He's got away. Caggiolu with a fine tackle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Milan looking to pass their way through. And here's Neymar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Danger averted for now. Guardiola looking to penetrate opposition. It's Rooney! Wayne Rooney! Only him! A finish of true class! And they're back in front! That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, delightful ball. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And this is Nedved. Kimmich.
Utaitani surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. There they go, punting again.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And that's off target.
Cristiano Ronaldo will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
And this is Nedved. 5 minutes left on the clock. Lofted it. Gets his head on it! It's in! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
Cafu. Adams. Marquinhos. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Cafu. Shifted upfield. Out of play for a throw. Costa Curta. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Rodri was in no mood for any of that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good ball out wide. Nice bit of trickery. And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! And he's taking no chances there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Threads one in. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ah, he's given it away. And this is Neymar. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Kukçu. Ball played for Rijkaard. And it's Kukçu. And the pass is intercepted. Rodri.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Beckham. Can he get it through? Valverde. Now that looks a decent ball. Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! And one more try! And he has kept it out somehow.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Oh, he's played it in low. Milan are looking to go forward now. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And that is as far as they're going to go. Shot could be on. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Adams gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Beckham! They've got to be quick to recover this.
There will be 1 minute.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas. And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Fernando Torres shapes to shoot! Has another go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's found a way through. Swept in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kaka. Kaka. Kaka! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Cafu gets over and intercepts. Kupchu. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Torres. That's cause for mild irritation. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Oh, easy pickings there. Kupchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Ronaldo. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's been won straight back, distributed tidily. Cafu. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he goes cross-field. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. 75 minutes played. Valverde. Schneider. And no, that was never going to make it. And that is a little undercooked. Rijkaard. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It's a good 35 yards out, this. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
That's what the wall's there for, Peter. That's good work. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, what has happened here? Schneider with the cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
That's a
2
cute
added
ball.
minutes has been indicated.
Two minutes to be added on. Rijkaard. And this is Rowe. Oh, some tackle that. And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Okay, bro, create a room. Search, give me a request and search, create a room. I play with you. Bro, give me a request. My channel name I, is a ID. Search name Leferex and give me a friend request. After this match, I play with you.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature.
And a chance! They score!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Foot in. Raul. Now, can they get him away? Well read, nice interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That'll be a throw-in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now that's well seen too. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. Milan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And he was quick to react. Costa Curta. Mbappe, it's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Park Ji-sung! Crossbar comes to the rescue. It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. To turn a deficit into a lead. And they've turned it round. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Arsenal go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe, looking for options for movement. Marquinhos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Raul. Well, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Here's Ricky Puig. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Ricky Puig. Hangs one in. Oh, smashing header! And now they can clear their lines. And the first 45 minutes are up. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Just a quick request today for everybody.
So we reached the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Here we go again.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Neymar! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rijkaard. And it's Kukçu. And here's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And he's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Tries a shot! They've scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And yes, it's him again. He's gone for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Park Ji-sung attempts a clearance. Robertson calmly anticipates. Ricky Puig. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ricky Puig plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe, looking to play him in. Bale looking to run onto it. He is just caressing the ball. No outsmarting him this time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And this is Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Bale. That's good play. He's picked his way through. He came in hard, very hard. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That could spell trouble.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Marquinhos makes the interception. Ricky Puig.
2 added minutes
Shot.
has been
It's
indicated.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Skims one in. Oblak claims it. Safe hand. And that is as far as it goes. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award. And there
now,
is
I'd
very
just
little
like to
room
read
for
out
argument.
Our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays
Would you
today.
summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And all that remains for me... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Oh, it's come off the upright. He's delivered all right.
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Kukcu. Maradona. And this is Shevchenko. Distributed tidily. Rui Costa is always looking to break lines. It's a throw-in. This ended up in no man's land. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Puskás. He's having a go. Superb from Puskás! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And a chance!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So bro, after this match.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And Shevchenko! He's got a goal! Back to within one! Interesting! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Puskás! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Rui Costa. That has been cut short. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will...
He's tried one! Oh, crossbar! Adams. Rijkaard. Great vision. And this is Maradona. He's got 2. They've done it! And the second half is off to a flyer. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Marquinhos getting this one clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Throw in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, he's got a side of... Shot at goal! It's there! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Gets his head on it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Shevchenko. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Puskás. Pass somewhat off target. Adams. And it's Maradona. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that has not gone well. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Bellingham on a charge down the left. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And they've got rid. Fluminense clearly now in lead preservation mode. And this is Shevchenko. Great chance! Off the post! He has done it! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Well, can he finish? He's scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that will surely go down. And there goes the final whistle. Milan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is
Against
fervent,
Japan.
the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality.
But shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafinha. Kaká. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cruyff. Good ball, good take. Kaká. Rafinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Cruyff goes on a run down the left wing. Ronaldo providing an outlet. Shot at goal! Goal! Japan! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Japan have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's had a hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And it's Cruyff. And this is Adriano. Looking for the run. And he's worked it through. He's through, now is he in? Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Ronaldo. Nice physical challenge. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Japan with the corner, they're first. He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Cafu. 2 added minutes has been
The
indicated.
most accurate pass. We are into overtime. Cruyff. That is a great pick out. Cafu deals. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick announcement.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Shevchenko. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. Luis Suarez! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Milan do love to play that diagonal long ball, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, and the fullbacks are proving to be useful outlets for them too, Peter. The opposition could do with putting multiple bodies on them to stop the runs, but it's easier said than done, especially if the ball's hit early enough.
And that is expertly dealt with. Luis Suarez, very much a man of this moment. Some resolute defending there. Searching passes played there. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. And that should get the job done. And he shoots! Fantastic from Kaká! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Kaká.
And a chance! Fantastic from Kaká! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! You just know there is no stopping that.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Applies the finish! And that would have won it.
Hullet has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Japan have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Has a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Japan have their third corner. Capello! And that's a real chance missed. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Kaká. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Kaká.
Milan really can only do one thing now,
Added
Peter.
minutes has
Get the
been
ball up
indicated.
front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Kimmich. Adams. It's a good run down the right. Shevchenko. And that has sent him sprawling. And that will be it. Milan were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. So
Just
what
a
do you
quick
take away
reminder
from it
today,
all, Jim?
Please
Look,
refrain
Peter,
from
a
parking
strength in any
outside
team
this
has to be
stadium.
at the heart
Thank
of your
you very much.
defence.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Milan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. the wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make...
And a chance! What about that one?
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and...
Big chance!
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon, and he
Takes the shot!
Shevchenko really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he's there to get it away. Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. He shifted it to the flank. Can he get it through? That is ended up in no man's land. Milan finding their passes. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with the corner, there first. Olise with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cafu. Oh, good spread. Olise. And the shot, and Shevchenko! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. The most accurate pass. Thuram. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho. Knocks it into space. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ronaldo with a beautifully timed run. Now he's got space here. And it's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rijkaard. And it's Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's intervened well there. And he can clear it away. Nicely shaped ball. Kimmich. Greenwood. Kaká. Serginho. Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending it.
Greenwood! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Greenwood really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Now there's a real chance! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He won't be happy with that one. The ball has bounced loose now. Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot! And that was very necessary. And it's Serginho. It's a searching pass, and he's had it nicked away. Kaká did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And this is Van Basten. And he shoots! It's a shot, surely! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Number 17, Hazard. Number 18, Mason Greenwood. Coming on the field, number 15, Thomas Rashitsky. Number
Kaká.
10, Messi.
That has been slung wide. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Serginho.
Oh, really well played.
Kaká. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Shevchenko.
2 added minutes
And
have been indicated.
Shevchenko! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
That is a little undercooked. Serginho. And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Shevchenko picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
And a quick reminder today.
How would
to
you
please
sum up
take
what we've
all the
witnessed, Jim?
dustbins
Yeah,
located
this
by
looked the most
entrance
likely
gate.
out.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy.
Against
This
Brazil.
certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
It's also the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Out of play for a throw. Now that looks a decent ball. He won't be happy with that one. Adams. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Costa Curta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Mbappe. That looks a good ball through.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan do love to play that diagonal long ball, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, and
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Lofted in, he gets big! Goal! Milan! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 30 minutes.
So we have our breakthrough.
Number 18.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Raul going about things with real menace. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. Delivers the... He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Serginho.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through, hangs in a cross. Out of play for a goal kick. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's found a way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh no, what has happened here? Mbappe. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. The hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Gets his head on it! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Broad smiles all round.
It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Pass somewhat off target. And they win it back again. Cristiano Ronaldo. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Nagatomo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that is expertly dealt with. Nagatomo. Brahim Diaz. Raul. Now, can they get him away? And this is Raul. Raul was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Substitution.
That's really well cleared. Mbappe. Almost 75 minutes on the... And the shot! He scores! Back to within one! Interesting! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very...
Oh no, this does not look good. He might be in here. It's Zico! It's in! Do not write them off. Back they come. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Right card,
promptly onto that, and that is that. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always like...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along.
Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's having a shot! Goal! Milan! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. He's shooting! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And one more try! And it's come back out to him. It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done.
And the shot! And again! It's aloof. That's another chance! They've done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
For Manchester United after 17
We have got
minutes.
ourselves a game here.
Number 14.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Adams gets over and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That has been cut short. Spread it left. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Aim forwards. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's on it. Can he get away? He's away. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And we have our very first corner. Chance! Oh, Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rice. That has not gone well. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Now it's Messi. Rafinha gets into a good position. Rafinha. Oh, that's neat. Looking to play him in. And he's whipped it across.
Added time.
No, that's not going to find its target. Looking for the run. And the through ball. And that was very necessary. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. And Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rice with the short one. Swings it across. Marquinhos can get it clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Robertson gets across to intercept that. One ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Rafinha. Lahm shows great strength. Lahm.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mbappe! Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for options for movement. Cafu. Kimmich. Conte. Yamal. And it's made its way to him. It's a pretty loose pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Substitution for Milan. Number 21, Rafinha. Number 41, Esteval. Number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 10, Messi.
The most accurate pass.
Coming on the field, number 15, Perez.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Olise.
That's been intercepted.
Number 7,
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And this is Shevchenko. Kukcu. Now he's got space here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Olise. Shevchenko gets into some space. And he can clear it away. Now, can they get him away? He can run onto that. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Added time.
Manchester United complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for enough.
And that's that. Milan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Please turn your attention.
Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Milan against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you... Takes the shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he welcomes it in. Messi. And the through ball. He has found the way through. Fired deep towards the back post. Rafinha. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second. And Messi! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Costa Curta gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Messi.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's found a way through. Roberto Carlos delivers. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Knocks it into space. Shot a goal! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Knocks it out wide. And he's picked it up out wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Chance to shoot! In he goes again! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with the corner, they're first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Rafinha. Rafinha really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Now it's Mbappe. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's picked his way through. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. Picked out brilliantly. There's a no-nonsense tackle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Milan are looking to go forward now. It's come to nothing. Not the most convincing of passes. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Mbappe. Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Marquinhos, not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was vital. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice interception, well timed. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, well played. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Messi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Neymar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, should have put that away.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Corner number 2 then. Now it's Rafinha. And he was alert to it. And it's made its... He's had a shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
This is Messi. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Please be made aware that
Your
smoking
reflections
is
then,
only
Jim.
permitted
Well,
in
there was a
designated
distinct
areas
lack of
within these
clarity
grounds.
or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so just remain... Well, there is a point in every campaign of startling clarity. Gone is any margin of error, and we are faced with absolutes. Anything but a win, and it is all over. Those are the cold, hard facts. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Milan, Lewandowski is on... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Was there ever any doubt? Face to face, he's had a shot! There's it all! What a great message of defiance. They are pumped for this. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
He won't be happy with that one. Kimmich. And now the breakaway. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. He shifted it to the flank. Looking to play him in. And he's quick to get it clear again. Throw in. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Olise receives it in a wide position. In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Yamal. He's found a way through. Out towards the flank. Showing good feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Lewandowski. And he was alert to it. Messi, spread it left.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now the ball in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And that's played in low. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are already promptly back underway. And it's Kutchu. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's fabulous. No way through, so back it comes. Well seen, saw that coming. He's having a shot! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Kukçu is standing over this one.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
And this is Messi. He would have been quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Quality ball. Out to the left it goes. Hazard gets into a good position. He's free, he has got space. And the shot! So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He is through here. Pass is just off target. Mbappe! Goal, Milan! A remarkable moment, and fate is back in their hands. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Milan go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Yamal with the clearance. Carvajal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He's in a great position here. Chance for a shot! He scored! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, that has not gone well. Haaland, and he's in on goal. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Another throw-in. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.